Okay, so do you remember Miss Kristen put those papers in the back of your blue folder? And I told you once you guys got home that you should take them out and that you'd put them in your red folder. One of the things was your chart that had all of your numbers on it. And mine got a little bent, but hopefully yours looks better than mine. And we're gonna do some stuff with this today. So I do want you to go and get it. And then I also want you to get this sleeve. And yours probably actually just looks like this. It can be any color. I don't know what color yours is. And so you're going to go and find those supplies. And even though this is laminated, what I was, I think, talking to you at school about is how if you just write on it, it will erase. But it's kind of hard, and some of you were telling me that you were having a hard time erasing. Well, the key is that you need a magic eraser. And I don't know that all of you have that at home, or you have to push with your Kleenex really super hard. So the easier way is if you put it in the sleeve that you have. So you can just put it right in your sleeve like this, and then it's going to erase so easy. That's the trick. You know, Mrs. Paulding has a lot of tricks. So that's what you're going to do. If you need to pause the video so you can still go get your chart, then I want you to go and do that, okay? Ooh, I'm going to tilt this. I hope I don't drop the camera. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. There, now you can see all the numbers. It doesn't matter if it has a title at our chart, it just should have all the numbers. And I think some of your charts go up a little bit bigger than 100, and that's fine. So, today, this is what we're going to do. You need a dry erase marker. And Mrs. Paulding is going to give you some directions and have you do some things with your chart. And then you're going to have your adult take a picture and send it to me. You ready? All right, so on your chart, I want you to find the number 1 with your finger. Okay? I want you to circle the number 1. Just like that. Okay? Now watch, we're going to count together by just touching with our finger over to the 10. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should be counting on your chart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where do I go for the 11? Write down 11. Good, we're going to keep going. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so there's a row that goes down that has all number 2s in the back. So not the first number, but the second number is a 2. Can you see which row it is? Look at these numbers. This is a 1 and a 2. This is a 2 and a 2. A 3 and a 2. Do you see how the last number is always a 2 in this row? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line and connect those twos. Whoop. Just like that. Okay, Mrs. Pauline wants you to find, are you ready? It's kind of like, almost like I Spy or something. Find the number, are you ready? 7. I want you to find the number 7, and you're going to put an X on it. An X, ready? Put an X right over top. Did everybody do that? All right. So since I don't want you to erase the number 7, you're going to put your finger on the 7, and this time we're going to go backwards. We're going to count backwards. So we're going to say 7, watch, 6, 5, 4, 3. We can stop there. Sometimes I only go a few numbers. All right. We are going to put our finger, this is going to be a little bit trickier. Ready? On the number 15. 15. Does anybody know where the 15 is? If you're not sure where it is, you can look at the screen and then look at your paper. $15, it looks like that. It's kind of in the middle of the second row. You're going to draw a line under the 15. We're going to do 2 things with the 15. We're going to count forward about 3 numbers, and then we're going to count backwards. Are you ready? So let's say 15, 16, 17, 18. That's how we count forward. Now let's try going backwards. Ready? 15, 14, 13, 12. So if I count forward, I go this way. If I count backward, I go that way. All right. Do you guys see the number 100? Does anyone see the number 100? Let's draw like a sunshine around the 100. We draw sunshine. Draw sunshine right around it. Sometimes I cap my pen like this, and then I can use this other side to touch and count with. So why don't you try that? We're going to count the last row. Okay, zoom in just a little bit. So we're going to use our marker, and we're going to start right here. Then it won't erase anything that you have. We're going to start with this number. Do you guys know that number? Yep, 10. So we're going to count 10. You know that number? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 100. All right. We are going to find a couple more numbers to do some things to. I want you to go back and find that number 10. And we are going to put a box around it. Ready? A box. Got it? A box around the 10. And we're going to find one more number. One more number. What should it be? I'm going to make it an easy one for you. The number 4. Find the number 4. And I want you to put a dot above the number 4. And the last thing we're going to do, we're not finding a number. There's one, this time we found a row that went down, right? We're going to look for a row that goes across, that has 2s in it again. This time the 2 was in the back. This time I want you to look for the 2 in the front. Two in the front. Which row that goes across has a 2 in the front? Can you find that row? We're going to draw a line right across that row. All right, now something that's important. Wherever you can fit it on your chart, it might be the bottom, it might be the top. If you look at mine, oh, I can't even make mine any smaller. So on mine, I have room at the bottom. Can you see that? See, I don't really have room at the top, but down here, I have some room. That's where I'm going to write my name. And then have your adult take a picture. Once you take a picture of it, then you can erase it. And maybe you can even ask, you can have your adult, you can tell them some directions and some numbers and see if they can follow your directions. And they can find numbers that you ask them about, right? So take a picture, they can text it to me, and I will see you all later.